Well, folks, here we go. We'd like to welcome everybody to the Paul Fanelli Memorial Tournament here. This is the 4th annual. We're here at Castle Billiards Lounge in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I'm Upstate Al. I'm sitting in the booth. And we're going to have two players step up right now. We're going to have Mike Strassberg versus Grant Weldon. Now, keep in mind, Grant gets 2. This is a race to 7. I got to change that race on screen. It is a race to 7. Keep that in mind as we're going to watch Grant break in Game 1 here at the Paul Fanelli Memorial. And I'll tell you what, if you didn't make it this year, you really want to make it next year or the next annual when they have it. They had a beautiful ceremony. The sticks are full of Paul Fanelli's beautiful butterfly work. His daughter's here on premises. As you heard Scott Simonetti prior to this, every tournament, which is 4 so far, the opening ceremony for the tournament, Paul Fanelli's daughter gets up and breaks a rack of 9-ball. And for 4 years in a row, she made a ball on the break, including today. Pretty nice. And then, of course, you know Scott Simonetti, he's got that, special bridge that Paul Fanelli made for him because Scott lost, part of his arm. As you watch Mike Strassberg. Now, I've seen Mike shoot before. He's a pretty good shooter. In the back, you can see some of our sponsors, Simonis. Try to play the combination, that 2-5 combination. Wasn't the easiest one going down the rail. So Chris is due back at the table. Now, Chris is, I don't know what he's eyeballing here. I mean, the only real shot you got is the 2-5. He leads this match 2-0. Now, those of you just joining us, remember that Grant does get 2 on the wire going to 7. Instead of going for the combination, he elected to try to cut shot into the bottom left-hand corner and wound up kicking the 8 into the side pocket. Things like this are going to happen in this tournament. It's a handicap tournament. Scott said he got a full field. And I'll get those brackets up for you on AZBtv as soon as I get a chance to. It's been a little bit hectic this afternoon. Of course, upstate was early. I got here about 9 o'clock in the morning. Not set to play until 12, but the players started coming in. 9:45, they started coming in. Breakfast, they serve breakfast here. Sorry, guys, doing a few things. Yeah, we got a lot of banners. We got a lot of Simonis banners. Don't think that these are the only ones. Simonis jumped on board, and we're loving it with other sponsors, of course. And I could shoot across the room. You could see them all over the place. We got Simonis banners, Aramith. They're all over. Simonis sent me a whole box of banners. So, of course, being one of the sponsors, we're going to support Simonis as you watch Grant just take a whack at the balls here. And this is Simonis cloth, by the way, we're playing on. And sooner or later, we're going to get Devil Dave in the booth. I know he's busy playing, or he's got a match coming up sooner or later. But we'll get Devil in the booth to give us a little bit of his insight into the meeting that took place before this tournament actually took off. So we'll get him wired up in a second. And here he is, the Devil himself, Dave Ascalese, in the booth.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and this is a testament to the love everybody has for Paul Fanelli, and we're all very proud to be here and honored, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and don't forget, this is an amateur event, and we're going to have a lot of fun and see a lot of good pool.
Well, it's A through D, is that correct?
A through D,
No
yes.
open players.
No open players.
So it's A through D.
Exactly right.
Okay. And I heard it's a full field.
Absolutely.
They actually had to turn people away.
And that's a testament to Upstate Al's advertising months in advance. That wasn't mentioned, but that was a slight oversight. Thank you, Al, for heavily promoting this field, as everyone knows. And in case you don't know, Upstate Al brings the advertisement and all of that, like the NASA space program, as soon as you do a streaming with Upstate Al and Devil Dave. Thank you so much.
Hey, Dave, let me ask you a question. You happen to be attending the meeting, and I wanted to wire Scott up with the house microphone because I wanted the people on the internet to enjoy it. What was said over at that meeting? Was it like one of those touchy meetings where they touched on what Paul Fanelli was all about? And
a little bit. A wonderful, one of the great pool cue makers in America. His butterfly work is one of the best in America. His cues are just absolutely outstanding. And plus his wonderful family they touched on is donating most of this money to charity, which is, my heart goes out to that. It's a wonderful thing. Money going to charity, pool players having a lot of fun, and that was the extent of it, Al.
Right. Okay. Good.
Good. Is this the first game, Al? I just sat down. Still the first game?
This is game number 1.
Okay.
As you watch Grant go right into the drink, and Mike Strassberg. Now, Mike Strassberg, I've seen him before. He was actually on stream when I was here once before.
Right.
And he shot pretty good, but it seems like he can't punch a gear right now.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware, the TV table reduces your game if you're not used to it about 60%. It's very difficult to play on a TV table. And that is the bottom line.
That shouldn't bother you. Well, we're talking about amateur players.
Well, that's why I'm saying these are amateur players. The TV table has.
And I also told Mike this is going to be recorded.
Yeah, exactly.
So did I put the heat on him a little bit?
Yes, you did. And hopefully he can settle down and just make this 9-ball.
I didn't mean it on purpose.
Right.
Absolutely.
There we go. Okay. And as this tournament progresses, you will see better and better players on the TV table. Absolutely.
The cream rises to the top.
Absolutely. And just be patient with us, and you'll see some great pool. Have a lot of fun. A wonderful charity event in the name of Paul Fanelli.
I got the names up there, Bob, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to elect to make those names a little bit larger so you can get a better picture. If you just give me a second, I'll try to do that. Just give me a second here. Well, you can take a picture as it is right now if you wish. No, I better not play with that right now. We're just going to elect to keep rolling, Bob, and I will get to that as soon as I get a chance. Actually, What do you think, guys? I'm going to leave it up to you. You think I should zoom in on the table a little bit more, or do you like this view? If you would like it zoomed in a little bit more, let me know because I can zoom it in. I kind of like it because you get the feel of the outside of the table, you know, a few feet on each side.
Michael just skinned this ball, try to leave some distance if he can. All right, he could have done a little better, but again,
Zoom, zoom, zoom. All right, I'll try to get over there. Let me try to get over there and do something as I leave you with Double Dave for a second.
Sure. And then again, don't forget, this is a CD match, ladies and gentlemen. These are complete amateurs, but we want to give them a little bit of television time. You know, these are the staple of our pool tour, and, you know, once in a while we'd like to give them a little TV time, so please be patient in case you may say, gee, why aren't these guys running out and running out? Because this is an amateur event, and no pro players or open players allowed, and we're all here to have fun and raise some money for the Paul Fanelli Memorial event and raise some money for charity. So please be patient, because as this tournament progresses, the matches will get better and better. Now he's up to go to the air with this ball. Hopefully he can get over and hit it. A little difficult, but he gave it a good try. Okay, Mike now will have ball in hand. And, oh, by the way, this is a standing room-only event. It is wall-to-wall. People fields are sold out, and that is a testament to Upstate Al's wonderful, wonderful, massive advertising campaign. When you book a live stream on Upstate Al, he organizes it like the NASA Space Program and lets about 19 billion people know that these events will be happening, and everybody who loves pool should enjoy them and have some fun like we all do here. I might go a little bit out of line, but we'll see. Yeah, much better. Al just zoomed in a great deal to give you a little closer action here. Mike opted to play a safety, trying to get behind the six. Fell a little short. Please excuse me. It's a little bit early for Double Dave. And hopefully we all play well today. All right, he got.
Score?
Still the same score. Second game. Now Mike can see this, and he will try to make this shot and get on the three. Let's see what happens. He needs to stay down, follow through, forget about the cameras, and just try to get into making this ball. Okay, now this fella, being a D player, has an extremely difficult shot.
I got nothing to do with it. I wish I did. Why don't you go talk to him, man? Go talk. Yeah. All right. Okay, Emily Duddy just passing by to say hi. Sorry about that.
Now he has no pocket, I believe, and he'll just try and play a good safety. Needs to cue ball travel a little bit, and he did his job. Not a bad shot by Mike, not bad. This fella has a very difficult hit.
I really want to give the folks some insight into this room. I mean, this room is blistering. I mean, just blistering with folks. We'll stay on that game. Don't worry. We'll get right back to that match there. But look at the rail. This is to the left of me. I mean, you got people on top of people. Stop by Castle Billiards, Rutherford, New Jersey.
Great food, full bar, wonderful people. This is a wonderful place. One of the upscale rooms in the East Coast. All right, now hopefully Mike can make a few balls here and settle down a little bit. He may play the 3-9 in the side next. We'll see what happens.
Just trying to get adjusted here.
Yeah.
All right, so just stop right there, play the 3 in the opposite corner, I guess.
Right.
It looks like he's got on the 50-yard line right from ball in hand.
Yeah.
Got in a little trouble here.
He needs to settle down and just stay focused and try to concentrate on making that ball.
Well, into the 6, that doesn't help him.
No.
You know, it looks like he tried to play safe.
Right.
It's hard to tell when you get this kind of caliber player up there, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Very hard to predict because, you know, upstate Al and myself being, you know, professional, top-notch players, we can't tell you what they're going to do because they're at a much lower level. Of course, we know what they should.
But it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Well, yeah, we know what they should be doing, but that's a different story.
All right, now Mike's got a shot. Now, depending on what he wants to do, you know, does he want to elect to play the 4 into the side pocket?
Right.
He's got a shot to do that and stop right there for the 5, depending on the angle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See the shot?
Right.
He missed that.
Right.
Now, folks, we do not have any control of who's going on the table. You know, we do have Emily Duddy. We got a couple other players, great, you know, 8 players. We got 8 players on scene. But due to the sellout, this is a sold-out tournament.
Right.
You know, they got to keep moving the tournament along. And like Double Dave said, you know, at one point during the tournament, like I guess later on, and keep in mind, this is a one-day tournament. This is going to finish today. So as we proceed and get down, you know, to the bracket, the cream is going to rise to the top. And we're going to see, you know, the A players and the B players start stepping it up.
Absolutely. So just be patient, please, ladies and gentlemen. This is the opening match.
Well, you know, these are amateurs. I have nothing against putting amateurs on screen myself.
Right.
You follow? Because I think they deserve airtime just as much as anybody else and the experience.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to have Efren and Bustamante on live stream every day, but
of course,
you know, it's like having McDonald's every day. You get sick of it after a while, and you want to have Kentucky Fried Chicken, so to say. Don't mention any kind of food, because listen, the Double Dave said, Al, he says, I'm taking you to the sushi place. We went back to back so far. And he says, my treat. And God, I don't know if you follow me on Facebook or if you follow me on Instagram. Not me, Live Stream News. I posted pictures up there to die for. It's like a 10,000 square foot sushi place. Unbelievable.
The best sushi on the East Coast. And Al and I ate enough food last night. 6 people in India eat in a month.
Well, I'll tell you what. I ate about 18 pounds of crabs. That's what it felt like. Because when I got back to your house, I fell asleep just as fast as you did. I mean, we were just stuffed like fat pigs.
Oh, my God.
But we had a good time.
Yes, absolutely. And we look forward to...
Now, look what Grant's got to go rail first here and masse, nevertheless.
Right, yeah.
Or elect to jump.
Right, exactly. Very tough situation. I think he should play it off that... side rail, but we'll see.
If he does that, he's going to go for a masse. It looks like he's going to go for his jump cue.
Yes.
That's what it looks like he's doing.
Right.
There he is. He's coming back with a jump cue. He hit it.
Very nice hit.
And it might go in the hole and you get lucky. Now, this tournament here, that can happen. You know, this is an A, you know, only from A to D tournament. It's not call shot, right?
Right.
Not call shot, call safety like other tournaments. So there he goes. He got lucky on that.
Yes. And luck will have a lot to do what happens in this event, ladies and gentlemen, so just be patient.
Well, instead of going for the cut shot,
Try to safety. Okay, we understand it. It happens. Now Mike just needs to settle down here and make sure he concentrates just on making this ball.
Mike gave Grant 2 games on the wire in this match.
Right.
I know he shoots, better than what I've been seeing, because, like I said, I've seen him shoot before.
Right. Now he should make this. We'll see. Got to watch out for that corner down there.
He's got to draw right back to the short rail and watch he doesn't scratch in the side. Look at this.
But, like I said, at this level of play, he got lucky.
Wow. All right, we got a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like it's 2 apiece, huh? 2-2, we're tied at Desmond. Working our way uptown. Once again, you're watching the Paul Fanelli Memorial. This is the 4th one coming to you live from Castle Billiards Lounge in Rutherford, New Jersey. I'm Upstate Al. I'm sitting in the booth alongside Devil Dave, and we got to go along, and we got to thank some of the sponsors. Of course, you can see the banners all around the room. Not only that, we got to thank AZBtv. Definitely some owners. Don't forget to check out Livestream News Group on Facebook. You want to keep up to date on some live streams. Kings of Vapor. There you see the website, kingsofvapor.com, sponsoring a lot of pool players, of course, the Tap League, and some bonus. As we get back to the action, Game 2, Mike Strassberg set to break. And break he does. I mean, in Game 4, I'm sorry, we're tied at 2 apiece.
There's a wonderful, wonderful banner, Paul Fanelli Memorial.
And we want to give a big shout out to Livestream News. Over 6,000 members right now on the Livestream News group, folks. Get in there and elect to become a member if you have accessibility to live stream. I mean, I'm a little bit worked out. Believe me, I've been working since this morning.
Yeah.
If you got accessibility to Facebook, get over there and check out Livestream News group on Facebook. Over 6,000 members. And to bring you a little further up to date, you can also elect to follow Livestream News on Instagram. Okay, we are now on Instagram, and we'll be posting live streams on there also. So you can follow us on Instagram. We do follow you back as we watch Mike Strassberg about to pocket this 3 into the bottom left-hand corner. And he hits it about a diamond shy. But he's perfect on the 4 with a little touch, huh?
Absolutely.
Nothing wrong with it. Wow. Almost from Kentucky.
Very nice try.
Now, Mike's got a chance here. It's tied at 2. Mike's got a chance here to put another beat up and take the lead. Mike gave Grant 2 on the wire. That's why we're tied at 2.
Right. Need to touch a right-hand English. Stay down. Concentrate. Medium speed.
Try to bank it. Hey, just a quick update, folks. Breaking news. AZBtv That's us. We'll be at the Predator Pro tomorrow, streaming the professional side of the Predator tournament from Steinway Billiards. Keep that in mind. That's where we'll be tomorrow. You know, like I said, sometimes Mike comes with it.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen him come with it many a times before. I'm upstate Al, sitting in the booth alongside the one, the only, the world-renowned Devil Dave.
And what a wonderful event this is. Standing room only, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in the area, some of the greatest food is here. Full bar. And you'll watch some wonderful pool later on in the day, and you'll have a wonderful time.
Yes, we will be at Steinway Sunday, tomorrow, doing the pros. Definitely. We're looking forward to that also. Okay, Mike Strassberg up at the table. He's got a shot on the 4 into the corner. Slow roll it. Slow roll it, and you got good shape on the 6. You don't want to get all the way to the other side of the rail with the cue ball. That's all. Slow roll it. Good shot.
There we go. Attaboy, Mike.
Now he's punching gears. What do you think? Getting a little more comfortable?
Yes, and he may get out here. He may.
You know, it's such a beautiful day out here in New Jersey right now. The sun is beaming. Feels like it's going to be 70 degrees the way this heat is coming up.
Absolutely
Beautiful out.
beautiful. What a day for a ride, too, to come down to Castle Billiards. Have a few drinks, some great food. Mike has a very difficult shot. He needs to hit this very strong, come all the way back.
Tell you what, a little bit harder, he would have been better off, but he still has a shot.
Yes.
You know, you've got to be happy that he's still up at the table.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's very fairly makeable. There you go.
There we go.
Why are we talking about it when he can just make it, right?
There we go.
All right, the score is now 3-2. We're racing to 7. The 2 games on the wire that Grant has been put up. So Mike's won 3 games in a row. That's why Grant gets 2 on the wire with the handicap system. Scott Simonetti in charge of all the handicap systems here.
Absolutely, and always tries to keep them very, very fair, ladies and gentlemen. And it's very hard, as Al will attest to, it's very, very difficult to do because players progressively get better.
You definitely want to go over to Simonis Cloth. Go over to Simonis.com and thank them for supporting live stream. They're standing up, and we're happy to have them aboard.
Absolutely, Simonis Cloth, the best cloth in the world by far. Been around 330 years, almost as long as Devil Dave's been playing pool.
Okay, guys, when you hear the music come on, you could always blame Emily Duddy if you don't like it. Emily Duddy's about to put a $100 bill in the jukebox. She's going to be playing music all day long.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get Emily Duddy up here at the table. She's been shooting real well, if you've been following her.
Oh,
I think this is
absolutely.
zoomed in a little bit too much, but I don't know. The people at home said it looks good, so I'm going to leave it.
Thank you.
Good morning, Daniel.
Good idea.
POV Pool in the house. You know, all he's got to do here is concentrate and make the 2.
Right.
The cue ball, whether it come all the way out to the center of the table, favoring the right or the left, it don't matter. He's got a pocket on both sides.
Absolutely. Just concentrate on making this ball. Good shot, good shot.
Well, unless you go that far. You know, you want to be.
He could make the 9 here because the 9 is going in that direction.
Is he really going to? I don't think he'll try that from here. Cut it on the side. What a nice shot. You see, he can come with the shots.
Yes, yes. very good shot. He had an extremely difficult shot for his level of play. And
the field is loaded, folks. Every table in this pool room is jumping and rocking. He
makes
pocketed
2
the
in a
4-ball,
row.
huh? Just
Wow.
looped in.
I'm impressed. Okay, now he has a very good safety here. I don't know if he'll execute that at his level. He may just go to bank to 6 into the 9. We'll see. And that's what he tried to do, bank to 6 into the 9, because that's the level of play these people are at, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, Mike has a chance now to make these 3 balls.
Well, as long as he's got a shot on the 6, he should be okay. You know, he's
Yeah.
got opportunities.
Absolutely.
The table's wide open. Just come out. 48 in the other right-hand corner.
Yeah.
Now that slow roll might get him in trouble.
Yeah, it's going to leave him a long shot, but if he can put this down, I look for him to make the 9 if he can make this one.
Hit it good.
Yes, he did. And with the sinking of this ball, Devil Dave is going to take a slight break. I'm going to be playing soon, so please excuse me. And I am looking forward to getting back to you in a little bit. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Devils, for stepping in. And now we have a score of 4-2 in favor of Mike Strassberg over Grant. Double Dave is going to step out. He'll be back later on. He's got some practicing to do. Mike's won 4 games in a row. Shooting pretty strong.
Table 10, Carmine Torcusa, Frank Sika. Carmine, you get 2.
You know, we want to thank some more of our sponsors. Definitely Lacassi. Lacassi Hybrid Cues for stepping on board. You want to definitely check out Lacassi Hybrid. As we're going to watch Mike Strassberg break in Game 7. Leads this match 4-2. He's got a shot here. He's got to roll up just a little bit forward or elect to just stop the cue ball right there with a 2. He's pocketing it in the side, and he'll have a shot on the 3. You know, and he'll have a good angle to get back on the 4 and shoot the 4. Now, this could get him in trouble. He looks like he's got too much of an angle. He's going to have to hold the cue ball or elect to go 2 rails back on top of the 4 and shoot the 4 in the same hole as the 3. Let's see what he decides to do. Now, keep in mind, these are amateur players, so you can only call it as you see it. He slow rolls it. Okay, he had a pretty good angle. He's not bad. It's not bad, but he's got a tough shot on the 4. He's got to cut it way up the rail. How'd he hit it? Hit it pretty good. Not only hit it pretty good, it looks like he might have got Mike locked up against that 6. Yeah, he cut that angle off. He's got him locked up against the 6. He's going to have to go one rail back into it. No hit, ball in hand for Grant. Don't forget, guys, we got some breaking news for you. Tomorrow we'll be streaming the professionals at Steinway Billiards. We're moving over to Tony Robles tomorrow, Sunday, April 6th. At noon, I'm going to start streaming that. Try to play it safe. You let the cue ball run just a little too far. We got a lot of music coming. Emily Duddy's over there pushing buttons. She has 30 songs she has to pick. All right, so Grant takes a one-rail kick at the 5 and misses it. Brings Mike back to the table with ball in hand. Yeah, Emily Duddy's right behind me. The jukebox is right behind me. Wow, it's a pretty good save. He cut the angle off from the opposite side. In other words, he doesn't have the one-rail kick off the right side because it looks like the 7 is lying in front of the cue ball even to try to attempt the two-rail kick. He might have to go short rail, long rail, and then into the 5. And that's what it looks like he's going to do. He's going to try to come in what we call in 3-cushion billiards the +2 system. That's what it looks like he's going to try to do. That's what he tried to do. He come in too short. Okay, now he's on 2. Grant is on 2. And Mike's back at the table now. You know, amateur players, Mike can elect to play him safe here and tuck him in the pocket behind the 6-9 if he wants. That's what it looks like he's going to try to do. Well, he might not get him in the pocket that way. But he's going to lock him up on the 9 and lock this 5 by the 7. And again, with the 8 ball there, I don't know if he can get in front of the 8 to kick the 5. Grant is on 2. I'm not sure if Mike told him. We do have the table mic there. Oh, almost. He missed it. So that, I believe that's it. Yes, both players confirm it. So Mike Strassberg goes up one more. This is a race to 7 and now leads 5-2 over Grant. Five to 2, we're racing to 7. Mike Strassberg set the break in game 8. As the crowd gets thicker around the room here on top of the stage, I see Victor now walked in the house. So players are coming. You know, a lot of players got turned away. I don't think Victor was allowed to play in this anyway. I think he is an open player. Bobby Blackmore also was out here, and he's an open player, so he's not allowed to play in this. He didn't come to play in it, though. He just come to say hello to me. He knew I was in town. Good friend of mine. Very good friend. Best friend, Bobby Blackmore. I hope you're listening out there, Fish. Looks like Mike tried to play another safe, you know, since he got Grant on 3 in the match previous to this one, the game previous to this one, he's going to try to lock him up again. Doesn't have to work all the time, you know, the amateur players. Just in case you're joining us, folks, the score right now is 5-2 in a race to 7. And those 2 games that Grant has on the board, he got spotted 2 games on the wire. How about these ladies right here doing a lot for pool, huh? Talk about preserving pool. I don't know, I like this poster, so I'm keeping it. All right, Grant tries to kick, and he doesn't kick very well, and I can't blame Mike for playing him safe. And if you got a player like that that doesn't have the ability to kick, you know, you got to win any way you can, right? They're both amateurs. Would like to welcome Richie Runracks on board. Let me tell you, you want to meet a really nice guy, you gotta, if you ever get a chance, you want to meet Richie. And the next time Richie is in the booth here at AZBtv, Richie does he does voiceovers, he does impersonations, and we're gonna have some fun the next time Richie's out, because I'm one of the guys that loves impersonations. As we watch Mike go for a 2-9 combination here. Not the hardest of shots. He's got to hit it with nice, easy speed. If you hit it too hard, it's not going to go. And Mike Strassberg taking no prisoners, man. He don't care if the guy can't drop the ball and hit the floor. He's just going to go after the guy. He's got the taste of the blood. He's on the hill. It's 6-2. Yes, I forgot to get your autograph last time, but I got pictures. You know, we didn't even take pictures, Richie. What a bunch of slugs we are. Who wants to see us anyway?
Okay, table 3, Devil Dave, Steve Hamilton, even race to 7, table 3.
Double Dave is setting out.
11,
You can hear his
Ken
match just being
Mike
called.
Tomasco. Even race to 6, table 11.
All right, going into game
table
9.
12,
Richie
Gil
leads here at
Costello,
6-2.
Chris DiCaprio. Gil, you get 1 on 6, table 12.
Want to give a big shout out to CMB WSU, also in the moderation position, and everybody viewing. Want to say thank you. But CMB WSU, Bob, my partner there, it doesn't seem like he sleeps, because I slept a couple hours, got up. Slept a couple hours, got up, and Bob was up constantly. Slept again for another hour and got up. Bob was up. Got up early this morning. Bob was up. So Bob's been working all night long and all day, and we want to just give him a big shout out for letting everybody know what's going on. And he wasn't only posting AZBtv, he was out there posting streams from Russia. You name it, Bob was posting it. He's beautiful. Gotta love him. And it looks like we got, yes, more does go in the background. We want to give a big shout out to Anya before she says, what am I, a piece of wood? We want to give a big shout out to Anya. also for helping out. And POV Pool. Make sure you follow POV Pool, Daniel Bush and Corporation. He also does streaming. Yeah, for a couple of hours there, we had Dan Lynch posting back-to-back streams from every time Bob posts one, Dan Lynch would get up there and post one. So, you know, it's good. It's nice to see everybody posting their streams and live stream news. I'll tell you, because it brings awareness to people. And wow, I don't know what happened. I took my mind off of there, my eyes and my mind. It looks like the 9 ball was pocketed by Grant. So we're going to give Grant another bead. And now Grant trails by 3 at 6-3. Mike Strassberg on the hill. Dan is hard to follow because he's been on so many jets. He's flying around the world. All right, Grant breaks him. Wing ball falls in, but so does the cue ball. Mike Strassberg coming to the table with ball in hand. Keep in mind he's on the hill. Lacassi, we got to thank Lacassi. Lacassi jumping on board. Simonis jumping on board.
Table 9,
The Tap League
Dennis
jumping on
Quinn,
board.
Jan Miroslav.
And it looks like
Even
Mike's
raised to
jumping
7,
on board.
table
He's ready
9.
here to pocket this 1 ball. We want to thank the Kings of Vapor. They actually have to, instead of Kings of Vapor Ohio, which would actually that website that we were giving out belonged to another Kings of Vapor in Ohio, and actually was on the West Coast. So the Kings of Vapor, the true Kings of Vapor branch that sponsors a lot of the players and Upstate Al with the streaming and on the road, they actually own the domain now, and they got their domain up and running. It's actually kingsofvapor.com. They own it now. Right there you see on the bottom, kingsofvapor.com, and that's their telephone number in case anybody's interested in getting in touch with them. As Grant attempts to pocket this 2 ball straight down the road. He's going to watch his speed. He's going to slow roll this. You know, he's a surprise guest, this Grant. Sometimes he can come with them, and sometimes he hits the rail. He fires the ball into the rail. When the heat's on, he settles down. He starts to take a second look. He gets up, gets down, gets more deliberate. I mean, you're supposed to keep that rhythm. That time he didn't either. The full field here. There's 64 players. We're going to finish this in 1 day and 1 night, of course. And then Upstate Al is going to break the system down, and we're going over to Steinway Billiards for the pro event, which will take place Sunday, tomorrow, April 6th. So keep that in mind. This is a A through D tournament. No, absolutely not. You have absolutely no table open right now. There's 64 players. Every table in the room is being occupied. Yeah, it's going to be a toughie. It's going to be a toughie. It might be one of those car nights, you know, where I get there in Steinway a couple hours ahead of time and wake up in the car and then go across the street to the gym and join the gym for $20 and take a shower so I can change clothes. But I don't know. You know, Double Dave lives 5 minutes from here. So I might just jump in his place and grab a few hours there. You're absolutely right. It's tough. But, you know, not impossible. Anyway, that's the breaking news. And if I didn't thank this guy right here, check 1, 2. Gotham City Technologies. Ron Mason. He got on board. I'm sorry we missed that jump shot by Grant. And 9-ball almost falls in. This might be lights out right here. But Mike Strassberg is going to play the combination, and Grant says, you got it.
Table 15.
Oh, it's ball in hand. He actually fouled. Okay. That's upstate out, taking his eye off of things. Teddy Lapadula. How do you like that? And that's going to do it. It was a race to 7. And there you have it. Mike Strassberg and his opponent finished their match. And we're going to find out who's up next. As soon as we get the names, we'll let you know. We'll be right back at you.